baby, come back. So I put in the chat, we're having some issues. Dirk can't get on at all, and my camera doesn't work. So this is what we've got right now, but it wouldn't be a Murph and Dirk YouTube live stream if there wasn't some issues. But we are working hard, very hard, on fixing these issues so you can have the best presentation and show that you all deserve. And so I guess I'll go through the chat real quick. Even though I'm live, I can't control any of the chats, so none of them will come up. Hopefully you guys could hear me, because I could not hear Derek. Ooh, that's a good question of the week. We'll wait a little bit to go over that. A lot of hailing people, hailing Mo, hailing Crazy, hailing Miss Good Stuff. Derek let you guys know about the all the different issues we were having. I don't know what you mean about having 60 tabs open like Ali. Like, is that a Muhammad Ali joke? I don't think he could. Today, Junior. That's a good one, Mo. Are standing outside our windows holding silent. Mo, if I knew where you lived, that would be the first thing I would do, is take a boombox to your home and serenade you. Yes, Mo, you are the one viewer. I think we lost everyone else. And I see Derek is here. I don't know if he's trying to talk or anything, but I haven't heard him yet. Who's the egg beater girl, Mo? Well, Derek, if you're talking, I can't hear you. Hopefully they can hear me. Mo, can you hear me at least? Mo? Oh, Ali from Comicsgate, the egg beater girl. What happened with her? What'd she do with the tabs? What? Okay, good, you can hear me. Derek's giving the silent treatment. Derek did an update to his computer, and I think it just killed it. I think the computer just too many updates, I'm guessing. I don't know. The funny thing is my computer wants to do an update too, but I'm scared to do it now with Derek having the issues that he has. So just carry on, Murph. Okay, so this will be interesting. So it's good you can hear me. So tonight, the topic we were going to talk about were movies when it takes to actual music, like symphonies and orchestras that movie would use, and kind of some of those classic movies that, you know, you can hear like a second of the song and you know exactly what it is, and that song gives you things even when you hear it without the movie or TV show. And then kind of like what Guardians of the Galaxy has done, where they actually have taken just, you know, your regular radio hit songs and put it into movies, but it still works really well, even on an emotional level. Kind of talk about who's done it really well, who kind of sucks at it, the importance of it, and you guys know that we just love music so much. But so Mo says her computer is always having problems, and the other week she revealed it to us that she never shuts her computer down because she has like 50 tabs open and she doesn't want to lose 50 tabs. Why wouldn't you want to lose them? For one, you can favorite the tabs. So you could do that. Two, even if you close them, you have your history where you can reopen them. What's the point of having that many open tabs? I would love to know why she refuses to... Was this a thing, Mo? Like, did the chat and her talk about it? Because I want to watch this, because that's hilarious to me. That's a first world 2023 problem to have, where you have too many tabs. 50 tabs, how can you even see what you're clicking on? Like, each tab, wouldn't it would just like have one letter on it. Derek?
And you guys.
Oh, I can hear you.
That's because I'm on my phone.
Okay. I guess that's what it's got to be.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
All right. Well, this thing's a piece of shit.
Hopefully we're not echoing or anything to the chat with you. Dean is on a mission to get her to close at least one tab per show. Oh, I gotta watch that. Mo, when does she?
About tabs.
Well, Mo, when does she usually stream? Because I want to watch that because that's amazing. I love that.
Now this is about a stupid laptop.
Mo says he hears this twice. Are you hearing me twice or are you hearing Derek twice?
Shit. So you're hearing me twice?
What can I do for that?
I hope not. I'm trying to get in again. We'll see what happens.
Oh, Thursday, 8 o'clock. That's not a bad time. I wouldn't claim Allie as a smart person. Whoa! Oh, no! That sounded like a bunch of minions of me. Oh, man. Baby, come back. Come on, Derek. Come back. Let's just let it go nuts. This episode's going to be about. Derek, come back. You can blame it all on Murph. That's what Amanda B put in the chat. That was pretty good, Amanda. I like that. So you hear Derek twice and me once. Does that mean I have to get... No, right? That wouldn't work if I got headphones. Or wait. No. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, man. This is awesome. Oh, Thursday and Saturday, not Friday. You have YouTube open. Oh, I have YouTube open. That's what it is. It's my fault. Derek, I think it's my fault. I think I had YouTube open.
I already knew this.
Huh?
I already knew.
Well, then why did you mute yourself? If you should have just told me to close YouTube.
I was stopping.
Oh, why is there two of you? I am so confused now.
Just keep going, man. Keep going.
Okay.
Carry
Carry it. All right, let me go back up. So, I love that Amanda thing. Derek, come back. You can blame it all on Murph. That's amazing. Okay, let's go. She streams Thursday. I got confused by a double Dukester. What you gonna do when the Dukester gets double on you? What the hell's even happening?
Hey, can you hear
I'm
me
glad this is.
Mike?
Huh?
Can you hear
Hello?
me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So
you can
Crazy
hear
Matt
me
says,
now.
yes, can hear you. Crazy Matt says, I'm glad this isn't a shit show already. Oh, shit. You got it?
Can you hear me now?
Yes! Yes! What was it?
It's for some reason my browser was accessing and then it shut it off. The update messed it up.
Okay.
Damn.
This feels like Daffy Duck cartoon where the animator
I
is
know.
messing with him.
No, I do not have YouTube open, Amanda. Only on my phone.
So why are you echoing?
I'm not sure. Is it echoing now? Why? Why is it doing that? See what I mean? There's some really messed up stuff.
Baby, come back.
Let me check my audio.
It's weird, though. I don't hear you echoing.
I do.
Why am I the only one not hearing the echoing? Can we get it back to where it was sounding like a million of me talking all at once? That was amazing.
Hell no.
That was great. It was like a bunch of mini-me's taking over the world.
Murph, do you have something open?
Just
something on. Because I close my apps and everything, so nothing's open on my phone. I only have one mic.
I'm closing everything I have except for this StreamYard tab.
Okay.
That's it. I got nothing else open.
Let me see. What the hell is happening, man?
Well, Amanda says the audio is better than last time because it's Murph's fault. You know what, Amanda? You had me at that lyric, but now... Remember when you guys were on the fuck around with Mr. and Mrs. Good Stuff? That was great. That was hilarious with the audio. This reminds me of that night, but without the jokes.
Oh, you can hear me now. Shit.
I feel like this is a telephone commercial. Can you hear me now?
Well, I don't know why I'm echoing. I only have the StreamYard tab open. I'm not on YouTube or anything else, so I'm trying to figure this out. I'm going to try going out, coming back in again.
Should I try to put headphones on?
No, you should try to carry the show. Damn it.
Okay.
Damn. Carry the show.
All right. So let's go to question of the week. No, you don't hear the echo because I bet it's something off with Murph. Hey, I've been here, okay? I am trying, Amanda. Yeah, Crazy Mad blames Amanda. Now I'm blaming Amanda too. So let's go to Crazy Mad's question of the week. Lumpy or smooth mashed potatoes? Potatoes. I don't know why you'd want lumpy. My aunt on my mom's side, Thanksgiving, she'd make, it's her own special potatoes, mashed potatoes. I've never tasted anything like it. I have no idea what she does with it, but it is so smooth and it is the best potatoes I've ever had. Like nothing even close. I really need to ask her how she does that because it is so freaking good. Amanda, you kind of started it, though, with Feeling the Love Today. That's another song, right? Can you feel the... No, wait. Is there a song? Because that's tonight. Feel the love today. Damn it, Derek, where are you? Talking about music, and you're not here. My knowledge only goes so far. We've only been live for 14 minutes, but this train wreck has felt like an hour. I guess, unless chat, you guys have anything to say about the potatoes, what you guys feel like better. Like, why would you want lumpy potatoes? I don't get it. You know what I mean? It's not like, creamy peanut butter, but then when you get the peanut butter with the peanuts in it and it's crunchy, like, to me, that's a totally different flavor. You know what I mean? Like, creamy's great, but then, having the peanut nuts with the cream is good too, and it's just a whole different thing. I feel like the lumpy potatoes don't make it taste better. No, I don't know why someone would want lumpy potatoes. Why does Murphy pronounce potato so potatodly? I'm saying it like Samwise Gamgee said. Wait, Samwise Gamgee. How is it spelled? Maybe I'm not saying it right. He would say that to Smeagol. When Smeagol's like, he said taters, and Smeagol goes, "What's taters, Hobbit?" And so then Sam goes, "Potatoes." That's how I now say potatoes. Sorry, it's stuck with me ever since. Backstreet Boys or NKOTB? Sync 90. Backstreet Boys or who is NKOTB? Backstreet Boys or... Because when the Backstreet Boys were around, you had NSYNC, 98 Degrees. Was that it, or is there someone I'm not remembering? What the hell is NKOTB? That was a good Smeagol. What's Churchill's habits? Oh, New Kids. Oh, God. Oh, well, you know what? That's funny. I just thought in my head New Kids in the Block were terrible, but I do remember that oh, E-O. And Mark Wahlberg's brother, who was in The Sixth Sense, is also in New Kids on the Block. But, I mean, Justin Timberlake, outside of NSYNC, his career has been pretty freaking good. He's got really good music. I don't like all of it, but he's got some really good songs. And all of his SNL stuff, like, just amazing. I mean, come on, man. All the songs he has on that with the Dick in the Box and the Mother's Day song and it's not gay if it's three-way. So, yeah, NSYNC way leaps and bounds above New Kids on the Block. Not even close. And you guys are going, I was on the New Kids on the Block so much. Crunchy peanut butter is the lumpy mashed potatoes of the... Mo, what are you talking about? Legum? I don't have my glasses on. I don't know what that you're even talking about. People like lumpy, I find it weird. Yeah, lumpy's stupid. I prefer crunchy, and I guess I like lumpy. Crazy is wrong. Lumpy sucks, only smooth. Derek's correct. Very rare time happening. It's close, but I'll pick BSB. We're choosing who to throw in the bonfire with Danny, right? You don't like Danny? Man, I like Danny. I like all the Wahlbergs. They're cool. That was a great New Kids on the Block. New Kiss. Derek, what the hell are you talking about? Wait, what? How old are you, Murph? I am 39 years old. Kids? Oh, New Kids. Oh, gosh. What direction are we going here? So Murph wants it that way. NSYNC wasn't one of the options. Oh, you're right.
You hear me?
Huh?
Can you hear me?
I think you're still echoing.
Damn it!
Because I see my thing move when you talk. New Kiss was Freudian slip from Derek. Oh, shit. Now, Backstreet Boys or New Kids on the Block? Damn it.
Can you hear me still?
I can hear you. I can hear you fine.
The echo. I don't know what it is.
I don't know. I just put my volume thing up as high as it can, so if they can hear you louder, then it's me. If they can't, then it's not me. Amanda says then it's Murph's audio. So why don't... Wait, you know what I'll do? I will mute my computer, my audio. You tell me if you're still echoing with me muting it.
Okay. Hello.
So I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but I muted my audio.
Okay, mute your audio. You can't hear yourself at all?
So...
I'm not echoing anymore.
Is that what's going on?
Yes.
But see, now I can't hear you because my audio's muted.
Unmute. Have you unmuted yet?
Oh, God. I'm trying to unmute it. My thing's not letting me. Okay, so say something. Okay.
So, you need headphones in. I've told you this a million times.
I know, I just moved, and I don't know where my headphones are at. I'm still not completely unpacked.
I was losing my effing mind for that last half hour because you were messing it up that whole time.
Just with the that wasn't all me. You were having a lot of problems.
Wait a minute. I was up and running, and I was echoing. Like I am right now.
I don't know what to do. No, I don't have my headphones.
Oh my god.
Hey, how about I'll go into the chat then?
No.
And we'll keep going back and forth.
All right. First off, we have no direction. You were supposed to carry the show and talk about.
I'm trying to.
What have we been talking about?
We've been talking about with the chat. We've been talking about music with the chat, and peanut butter and potatoes. We were still on the whole whatever the week thing's called.
Hey, just so you guys know, special announcement. Okay. I want you guys to understand that we are pros and we are ready for the big time here.
Okay?
We are having Sam J. Jones. I can't even say his name. See how pro we are? Sam J. Jones in 2 weeks. And that's what it's going to sound like because of Murph and because of the
I can't. Oh shit! Oh. So maybe if you talk and I talk at the same time, you won't echo because I'm still talking with you. What are you doing? Yep, Flash Gordon. Yeah, we need to tag in and out like a wrestling team. Mo is completely right. You know what I mean? And you're yelling at me to have a better match while you're just standing out there, not even waving to the crowd at the turnbuckle post while I'm doing all the heavy lifting. This is why tag teams split up, because one does all the work. You know, I was a little kid when the Rockers broke up. I don't know if you know about this, Derek, because you might have not been watching wrestling at that time, but that's when Shawn Michaels threw Marty Jannetty through a barber glass window, and I cried because I was so little that I thought he just killed him. And that's how the Rockers broke up. So, natural disasters, typhoon. Oh, man, they were great, too, when they fought the Legion of Doom. That was awesome. Now we're talking about wrestling. Okay, we need to go back to music sounds.
This is why I don't understand. Like, we had a whole topic.
Yeah. Dude, we don't always get right to the topic. We're only 23 minutes in.
We are 40 minutes behind.
He's seen more competence out of the Bushwhackers. Luke and Butch were awesome, man. They were amazing. But, so, damn it, I'm so off. All right, so let's talk about movie music. Do you want to talk about soundtracks where they're actually picking music like Guardians, or do you want to talk about amazing movie soundtracks like Star Wars, or I mean even Superman? Like, I tried watching that movie and it's pretty bad, but the music for it's great. Like, I mean, that's amazing. That is such a great tune. Like, you feel like goodness and triumph will win when you hear that music. No, you disagree, Derek?
No, just mute your thing now.
I love this. This is the best thing ever. So you put up a middle finger every time you want me to talk, and then I'll keep muting. And
no, I'm just kidding.
Wait, that means you want me to talk.
Don't do it.
Go ahead. I'm muted.
Now my wife's coming in. Anyway, so I guess what I was
You
gonna
suck,
talk
Casey.
about-
Oh, wait, I'm not muted. Never mind. Damn it.
Yeah, right. She'll kick your ass. I don't have nothing to worry about. So look at this. I cringe thinking about all the people I promoted this show to in the early days. How many are suffering? Are suffering?
You're suffering.
This is terrible. I'm really sorry, guys. But we were going to talk about soundtracks tonight and theme songs and where have they all gone. And we would love to see more of them come back in movies because you can't really remember very many. When's the last theme or last soundtrack that you remember that was really awesome from a movie?
Wedding Singer.
Yeah, but that's clear back, Casey. She said Wedding Singer. But that's a long time ago. That movie came out a lot.
Oh, mute the mic and not my volume.
Yep. Yep, that's true. Just kill your mic. Wait, Amanda, are you talking about the new Little Mermaid or the old one? So when's the last time you guys remember? Because for me, I think the last cool theme that I've heard was on Wonder Woman. That was the last like cool theme for a character that I heard that I was thinking that was years ago now. And then what about any other new hero movie?
I like the Avengers. That's I like that song for the Avengers.
Yeah, but that came out like what? Even still, they took them a long time to develop the theme for that, right? I don't know. I'm just saying, it feels like they've kind of left off all themes and they're just kind of just making everything monotone anymore. When you can't hardly remember any good themes coming out on movies anymore. I couldn't tell you the last time I remember like a whole movie where I was like, man, that whole soundtrack was kick ass. Right?
I'm trying to think.
I mean, when you think of like movies in the 80s, you know, remember watching The Lost Boys? Did you ever see that movie, Murph?
I don't remember any of the music.
Man, I do. There's that there's several songs that kind of just stand out and you kind of remember the main themes of it. I don't know if you remember the whole songs, but they played pieces of them. Just think of like Guardians of the Galaxy is probably one of the last ones where everybody remembers the music. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There, look at that. Forrest Gump. That was a great soundtrack, actually.
Yeah, that is a good soundtrack.
But it was all full of classic rock. I mean, it was... Elf had a pretty good theme. Ba, 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 ba. You know, and it's doing that. That's pretty good.
Yeah, that is good. Elf did have a good...
Yeah. Bum, ba, bum, bum, bum. That's doing that kind of stuff.
I'm here, and I'm here to say, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Oh, shit. Now your mic's so low, I can't hear shit.
Well, then I will talk loud.
I kind of like you down this low. It's great. It's awesome.
That's what she said.
The Doors soundtrack, Amanda says. Yes, Amanda, your shows are a masterclass in what not to do. Wow.
You know what I just thought of something? And now, I mean...
Nobody can hear you.
New, but Pirates of the Caribbean, they had good music in theirs.
It wasn't bad.
No, I think it's pretty good. Like, the characters had their own music, and Pirates of the Caribbean... Dun, 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 dun.
Turn your volume up, man.
You can't hear me at all? Dang.
No, you're too low.
How does that feel, baby?
Yikes. Turn it back down. No, you're fine.
How about now?
You're okay. I didn't mean to make you turn it down. I was just like you. Oh my God. I feel like we might as well just say, hey guys, have a good night. See you later.
You remember in Austin Powers where he's giving her a back rub and she goes lower and he goes, how does that feel, baby?
Yeah. No, but that was a pretty good one.
Yeah,
Austin Powers had good themes.
Dun, 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 dun,
It's just
dun, dun.
when you actually think about some of those movies, you know, those were like early 2000s. In the last, I don't know, 10 years, I can't remember a good theme song.
I liked Amazing Spider-Man 2's Electro song, and they used it a little bit in the new Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I did like that. That was
Right.
a cool song.
Okay.
I mean, the original Spider-Man's, that music was awesome.
Right. Now look at this. Amanda says we can filibuster for another 13 minutes. Why? Are you running away, Amanda? What is going on?
Amanda's been...
Don't run away, Amanda.
Amanda, come back.
She's running away from us fools, man. Fools. So I feel like our topic is blown to hell tonight. And I don't know how to bring it back. I really don't.
Well, we could talk about how amazing Star Wars soundtracks are, because they really are. I mean,
well, yeah, but you're talking about top of the game here, man. Like John Williams, you know, he wrote the Superman soundtrack.
He did Indiana Jones, right?
Yep.
Because that's great.
Yep, he did Indiana Jones. He did Star
Lord
Wars.
of the Rings?
You know, that's a good question. Got to look that up.
They have some good songs in Lord of the Rings. Like even the evil villains have some pretty cool. You know what I mean? It's pretty good.
Let me look it up.
Punky Brewster or Out of This? Oh, Out of This World's way better than Punky Brewster. Come on.
Okay, so hold on.
Punky. That's funny.
I don't see who wrote it yet. I'm still trying to figure it out.
Lord of the Rings? Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, it keeps bringing up Ralph Bakshi, and that's not what I want.
But maybe that's what you deserve. What did you think about the new Batman songs? I thought they were cool with Christopher Nolan.
They're okay.
Like what about the Dark Knight has some pretty cool, like all the Joker scenes, the songs where it's like
yeah.
You don't remember Inception? Inception, they used one song and then would either extend it or slow it, and so through the whole movie you're hearing the same song in different ways. In Inception.
That's pretty cool. I like that.
Cool. Yeah, Christopher Nolan does a lot when it comes to sound. He really is big with that.
Yeah, he's one of the few people that gets creative in how he not only produces the movie but produces all the parts of it. You know,
yeah, he's really like a classic director, like a film director.
Right.
You know what I mean? Where I think a lot of people aren't like that anymore.
No, that's what I mean. It's really hard to come by. Even, you know, Danny Elfman is one of the few that can really write. He wrote the Batman theme from like the 89 film, and then he wrote they took that on to put in the animated series. So I was going for something Dukester might have heard, but Murphat wouldn't have. Oh, that's not going to be very hard, Mo.
Can we change Murphat? Like, Dukester is so much cooler. I hate the stupid fucking Murphat thing.
You have to earn that. I'm sorry, but you do.
You didn't earn Dukester.
Oh, I earned it.
You
I
have
totally
done
earned
nothing
it.
for Dukester Mania.
Dude,
there's nothing.
I earned it.
You don't pray. You don't take your vitamins.
What you gonna do when the Dukester comes for you, brother?
I know you don't pray because Jesus hates you.
Jesus hates me. Nope. That's why I got the Dukester and you didn't.
The cartoon for Punk. There was a cartoon of Punky Brewster?
Yeah.
What are they talking about?
I don't know, man. I don't know why.
There was a cartoon? I didn't even think the regular show was good. Okay,
so Howard Leslie Shore is the Canadian composer and conductor of the music for the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit film trilogies.
Did he do anything else?
Uh,
It'd be interesting.
The Fly.
Wow.
You know, with it was the '86 film with what's
Yeah,
his name?
Jurassic Park guy.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. Independence Day.
Um,
He was in Thor Ragnarok.
yeah. So he did quite a bit.
Who did the Pirates of the Caribbean? Because that's a good. They have a lot of good songs in that. For the
Pirates of the
trilogy,
Caribbean. I'll have to
Pirates
look
have
that
some
up.
pretty cool music. It's funny, like I'm thinking of movies like Doctor Strange. I have no
Uh-huh.
idea what music is in his movie. And
Right?
I like Doctor Strange, but I have no idea. Like, or Ant Man or Black Panther. Like, oh no, Black Panther has cool music. That drum, that do 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 do. Black
I don't
Panther
know,
had
dude.
cool, had
It
cool
was okay. I
music.
don't remember any of it.
You don't
There's
remember
quite
that
a bit.
drum?
Yeah, but dude, that's like generic African drum sounds. They don't make it memorable. You know, it's not like it stuck the rhythm stuck in your head or something like that. They just did these generic African drum sounds, which I think is easy to do. It's
Yeah, it would
it's
have been
not something
cool.
that stuck with you.
No, I agree because I think that's what made Wonder Woman cooler is that she did have an
Yeah,
awesome theme.
she had a rhythm, and it,
Yeah.
it made you go, "Oh my god, that's cool," you know. And
Yeah, it was really that
it
was
was in
awesome.
it built tension as she came in, and
Yeah,
it made you feel the intensity of her action.
yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, especially the big three: Captain America, Thor, and Iron Man should have had
Yeah,
a
that's what I'm saying. Like
memorable. Yeah,
none of those heroes have memorable themes. The only thing they could do was bring in ACDC, you know,
and Led
uh,
Zeppelin.
and then Led Zeppelin,
Oh,
which Led Zeppelin's great. You know, I
yeah,
can't say that's bad, but it's like that's not that's not really a theme song for you know.
yeah.
So like Batman has his own theme song, Superman has
Mhm.
his own theme song, and Wonder Woman now has her own theme.
With the new Superman, did he have a theme? Did they didn't use the old theme? I know
No, they
that.
kind of wiped it out. They kind of wiped all that out. But I'm just saying, in the history of it all, you can look back on those
Yeah.
three themes and remember all of them. And
Well, Tobey
you
Maguire's
can't do
Spider
that.
Man had a theme,
Yeah.
and the X
Yeah,
Men did
you did.
too. Fox's X Men they had a theme.
But that was the 90s, dude.
Well, 2000s.
Well, I'm not talking the movies. The movies didn't have a great theme. I didn't like it.
You didn't like Toby's theme in the Spider Mans?
Spider-Man's were okay. They weren't that memorable though.
Hmm.
So that's what I'm saying. I think most of these things are, it's early 2000s, but after that, you
So
know,
when
I think
Marvel,
it loses it. Huh?
so when the MCU does do the X Men, which now I'm not looking forward to at all anymore, uh, do you think they'll just stick to the animated series song, or do you think they'll make up something new? It is cool that guitar riff for the animated
It's
series.
well, look what they did with what was it, Multiverse of Madness? They played the theme song. When you saw
Yeah.
Professor X come out, they played the
Uh-huh.
theme song. And it worked. It worked perfectly. And I think they're kind of stupid if they switch it. I got to be honest. I think they ought to just go with it. It's already great. There's no reason to make it different. All they need to do is change the instrumentation of it and
Yeah.
use the same theme, and it would be badass.
Do you wish they would do that with Spider Man? Give him the cartoon song?
Yeah.
Spider blood,
Yep.
radioactive spider. Yeah.
Yeah, that was great, man. It's a great theme. And I don't know, there's just so many great things that came out of cartoons and or some of the older movies that I think are classic. Why mess with it? A lot of people already love the nostalgia of it. They don't need
Yeah.
a whole new theme song. What they need is better movies. You know what I mean? If
Yeah.
they had the better movies and great themes, I think
I mean,
everybody would be happy.
Captain America movies are great, but yeah, he really
Yeah.
doesn't have like a theme.
No theme. In fact, a lot of the stuff they do in Captain America is very low, like low
Yeah.
level. It's not very intense at all, even though some of those action scenes are pretty intense to watch.
Well, it's
So
funny because you think they would give him something like a Superman thing where like
yeah,
a
exactly.
hero's theme. Yeah.
He was definitely a character that deserves an awesome theme song.
Yeah.
And because everybody fell in love with him as soon as they brought out the first Avenger. Everybody fell in love with him, and then when he got up into um, the Avengers, and then the second movie came out, it was like
Mm.
everybody was on to Captain America at that point. You know, I think they
Oh yeah.
just didn't want to waste the money or
That's
spend the
so
money on it.
weird. But it's
So
like, what are those people, the great musicians that do movies?
yeah,
Where are they making money to do jobs? Like, what, you know what I mean? Like, you
they're
feel like they
making
come
they're
up
doing
with,
film, like serious films are still using composers. You know,
what's the last serious film that you can remember having a good,
that's what I'm saying. I can't remember the soundtrack, but they are still
what's the
using them.
last good serious movie you saw that wasn't like a superhero? Like, what's the, like, I
Gosh,
could think of Inception, but even Inception's like 10 years ago. So it's
that's
like
hard. It's
Top
hard for me to
Gun,
remember some of it because I got
Top
to tell
Gun.
you, I've been staying out of most of the theater. I've been staying out of the
Yeah.
theater for most of the movies. I mean, because there's just been a lot of crap. There hasn't been, that many good movies. So I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Even Avatar, that's a big movie. I can't think of the music in that.
Look at this. They're calling Amanda old because she's what, 44?
Hmm.
Just turned 44. Well, happy missed birthday, Amanda.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Um, but Mo says he turns 44 in August. And then Crazy Mad says she's the haggard, old, decrepit one of us. In the chat, but actually I'm
Oh,
49, so I have all of you beat.
I was just gonna say that. Would she take it from you, you old bastard?
Yeah. So, yeah. I'm the old one. I'll be 50 next year, next February.
I'm I'm trying to think now. Like, what was the last like really good movie that wasn't like
I don't know,
a
man. Like that's what I'm saying. I would rather remember TV shows, like some of the TV shows coming out on Netflix and HBO, and some of the different ones that I've watched. Even those have some good theme songs on them.
dude
They've
Game of
come up with some.
Thrones?
Yeah, that was a good one.
That, yeah,
That
that
was a
is
good theme.
great.
Yeah,
That
it
is a
was.
great theme.
I'll also say the beginning of or the intro to the Last Kingdom was pretty cool, and it had like a
I don't. It's been a while
intense.
since I watched it.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. Dukster's old enough to be all of our dads if we were dogs. Yeah, I'm only 5 years older than you guys. It's not that much.
Mo is a dog. He's a dog. DAWG.
Dang.
Can I be called
So
Murph Dog instead of Murphette?
Murph dog? That's dumb.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
It's cool.
Plus, you got to earn Murph dog.
Mm.
You got to earn it.
Oh, Stranger Things. That's a good.
That was a good intro. Although it's very
Yeah.
minimal. If you go back and listen to it, it's a very
Yeah, it's like
minimized
butter,
type of theme.
butter, butter, butter.
Yeah, it's
Well,
very.
and then that song they used though for this season, that was great. That you
Mhm.
kept listening to. Like,
Oh, the Sam Bush
yeah.
or the not
No,
Sam
not Sam
Bush.
Bush. Uh
It was Bush, right?
yeah, damn
Can't
it.
think of her name.
Yeah, that song was in my head for like a month.
Yeah, pound puppies or biscuits. Oh my gosh. No, it's I'm trying to remember this the Bush. Damn. Why can I not think of that?
Oh, dude. Remember The
Kate
Witcher
Bush.
with the barb, the song he would sing, the coin for your Witcher?
Okay. Now
That was a
that's one of
great
the
song.
last few in the last couple years that I think stood out.
Mhm.
You know,
Oh,
yeah,
for
coin
wait,
for
what
your
is it?
Witcher.
Oh, Valley of Plenty, is that what you'd say?
Uh huh.
Valley of Plenty. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, that was all. Yeah, that was very good.
That was a pretty good theme. Um,
I know you don't like The Hobbit, but I like the song they sang about what Bilbo Baggins hates when they're cleaning up the kitchen and stomping and using their beer.
Kate Bush. Yes, I was trying to say Kate Bush and I couldn't get it out. But yeah, I think the Hobbits had a good theme song. But that song was kind of already written in the book, so they kind of just had to make it a tune. They had to make a tune out of it,
Yeah.
um, which I think they mostly did. But yeah,
Hmm.
it was decent. I didn't hate that because it fit the movie, but um, I don't know. You're right. So The Witcher had a great one. That was probably the last one that I can think of where the song really stuck in my head and made me go, "Damn, that was cool." You
Yeah,
know,
that really hit the
toss a
bard's.
coin. Yeah. Um,
Did
trying to
the
think if
what
there's
was the show
other
for
ones.
Game of Thrones? But it was was it House of the Dragon? Did they have a cool song?
House of the Dragon. No, that's what that. Whenever I heard that, it was very minimal. It's a very minimal song again. Like it's a
Because Game of Thrones was an
low
amazing
key.
song. Like that
It
was great.
was, and it felt like they're just trying to do kind of the same thing but twist it a little bit. And I
Yeah.
felt like the season of House of the Dragon was just way low key, just as low key as the music was.
I really liked the first season. I liked all of it. There wasn't an
I
episode I didn't like. I really liked the
thought it was
show.
okay. It wasn't that great. It wasn't very exciting. I mean, when you're thinking of Game of Thrones, it didn't hold a candle to the level of Game of Thrones. So,
Uh,
not as cool.
I don't know. Because I
No,
mean, I
not as
almost have a
cool.
bitter taste for that last season of Game of Thrones. That it's like, was Game of Thrones really that great? How it ended up, man.
I mean, I think it was
You know what's
good.
funny? All the Disney cartoons always had really good songs. So I don't know
Hmm.
who made them, but
Okay, but when's the last time you heard a great song in a Disney movie?
I mean, Toy Story had that song that was
Yeah,
great.
you've got a friend in me.
Yeah,
That
that
kind of
is a
deal where
great.
that guy's like real.
That is a great song though.
That's the guy that
Toy
sang
Story.
"Short People Got No Reason to Live."
Damn, that's mean.
He is the one that sang that. Yes.
That's a mean
Uh,
song.
Wildfire was an '80s cartoon by Hanna-Barbera that showed the main character mom died in childbirth as part of the opening theme song, so they showed it every episode. Holy shit!
Ah,
Damn. Yeah, House of the Dragon. I mean, drama-wise, it's good. I just think that it didn't have a lot of action, and everybody wanted some of the action you know, of Game of
I
Thrones.
don't think Game of Thrones had a lot of like. Usually, if there was 10 episodes, maybe 8, 9, and 10 would have action. But like the
Yeah.
1 to 7 was more of a political thriller than an actual like wars
Yeah, dude, but there were still great moments of battles and
or dragons doing shit. But see, I thought the
well,
dragons did a lot of
but it
stuff.
but it was intense. There was intensity,
Yeah,
there was like you didn't know what was going to happen next, who was going to die, who was going to do
yeah.
whatever. And this House of the Dragon didn't take you there. It didn't have that level.
Do you feel like Walking Dead's themes a good song?
Yeah, I do like Walking Dead's theme song. It fits the show.
Hmm. It's funny though when I hear Walking Dead song in my head, I think of Unsolved Mysteries song.
Yeah,
And
it's a
like
little
it's
bit
like
on that way. It's a little bit like that, but it's slightly off of that, so it's not quite the same. If you go back and watch Unsolved Mysteries, it's more piano.
yeah.
so it doesn't have the same sound.
Damn, it's almost like TV has better sound than the movies do, and that's just
Well,
like the
right now,
movie
yes.
experience. Movie experience is supposed to be about the sound, man.
Well,
Surround sound, like
that's what I'm trying to say. So I had this. I was the whole thing that brought this up was I was at work. I was talking to a girl that works there, one of my coworkers, and she goes, she's a really young girl. She's like 20. Okay, so she don't remember having
God,
real
that makes you
records.
sound old.
Well, she only remembers having new records. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't remember having what we had growing up with the big stereo systems and stuff like that with a record player already
Oh,
built into it.
yeah.
She never had that. And so she was saying, "Hey, I want to get a record player. I have one that's more built for 45s, but she didn't know that." She goes, "It's like this big." And I said, "It's built for 45s." And she said, "Oh, what's that?" She didn't know what a 45 record was.
And did you lean over and be like, "Come here, children, let me tell you the tale of
No, but I should have.
gather around the campfire and I tell you, we didn't have cell phones. We had to walk."
No, but I told her what a 45 was, and and then we talked about just records. And she wants to buy a new, like a used record player. Um, but they're going for a lot of money now if they still work. And
Mm.
um, but she's been buying all the new records out of the stores, which are like $35, at Walmart. And I can't believe records are going for that. And I told her, I said, you'd be better off going to flea markets and, online. I bet people would be willing to sell them, Facebook Marketplace, stuff like that, because you'll find better deals. And she didn't even know what I was talking about. But, she's willing to spend money. And I said, it's just funny whenever you listen to her because she's talking about this sound system and it's very minimal. And we always had these big, massive components, for our sound system. And I was like, it's funny how music has diminished so much that we don't even care what we're really listening through our music through. Does that
Well,
make
people
sense?
pay a lot of money for headphones, so I think the headphones technology has
Except for
pushed.
headphones. Those are the only things that people care about right now. But it's because all the big components don't matter as much. It's because you got your phone and you can carry all of your music right here.
Well, what about cars though? Don't people soup up their cars for really good music
They're
too?
still doing that somewhat. Well,
Well,
cars
because
come with
Derek, I
good
think
sound
is even
systems
at your
now.
home, you can have like one of those small echo things that sound really good. Or like even me, I'll listen to Spotify at times on my TV's sound bar surround sound,
Yeah.
which the sound it doesn't the stereo speakers don't have to be that big to be that powerful now. Do you think it's that too that you don't need
I
the sound?
Well, I think they should be more powerful because a lot of them are doing limiters now on your headphones, so you can't get them up very loud anymore. Like my headphones won't even go above my mower, so whenever I mow, I can't even hear my music above the
Oh, you
mower.
got to be kidding me! That's
No,
terrible.
the Skull Candy puts a limiter on it.
What the hell?
Yeah, and so there's things like that where no, they're not as powerful, and everybody's buying like those little portable speakers that they take outside or whatever. I think those are
Yeah.
cool because you can use Bluetooth and stuff, but there's nothing like having a powerful set of speakers, blasting through your house. There's just nothing
Derek,
like it.
will you tell me the truth? Did you ever walk down a street with a boombox on your shoulder, with you just walking down and doing what cats would say?
No, I never walked through the street, but I put it on. I carried it because they had handles. I carried it on my bike and listened to that shit going down the street on my bike.
Yeah.
I was jiving, man, jiving.
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to the chat. Crazy says that he got bored with The Walking Dead when they killed the Asian Glenn. Yeah, they lost like half
Yeah,
their viewership when Glenn died. People were
yeah,
like, "F this." He
yep,
was one of the favorite characters. It's
right. So it took the creators of Lost 20 plus years to come out with Lost again, huh? Poor Jeremy doesn't think From is going to eventually become stupid. Oh, yeah, I know he's doing a lot of shows on From now. which I don't get the. I don't have the app that he watches from on.
I have no
Is it
idea what you guys are
Paramount?
talking about. What's
I,
Jeremy?
there's a show. Well, Lord Crackhead.
Oh, I thought they were talking
Yeah.
about the TV show.
No, Jeremy has been doing his show about From,
What's
and
from?
there's a show called. I think it's called From. Oh, it's
I've
on
never heard of it.
MGM Plus. So
What
yeah,
is
I
it?
mean, it's a. I don't know. It's like a horror show, and or sci-fi. I'm not sure. I haven't got to see it, but everybody's
Is
talking about
Stranger
it.
Things considered horror?
It's kind of a sci-fi horror, right?
What's sci-fi about it?
Uh, I mean, other dimensions, and they're using.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I mean, it is technology. That's what I think. It's kind of sci-fi.
What do you? I mean, there's. Now
What
I
are you getting at?
forget. Did technology get involved for the Upside Down? How did the Upside Down, or do we not know where it came from?
Well, they were using technology to try to break through the upside down, and then
Yeah,
they,
you're right. They were
you know,
against that wall, right? They had
yeah,
that beam to open it and close it.
yeah,
Okay, you're right. You're right.
and but it's also, I mean, what would you call it? Where they're messing with their minds and they're doing like experimentation on them, and that's kind of sci-fi in a
Yeah,
lot of
you're
ways.
right. Yeah, you're right. They were. Yeah, what they were doing for a
Okay,
lesson.
it's called From. It's Lost with Horror, and it's pretty good through 2 seasons. Okay, so there you go. So that's what everybody's talking about right now. I haven't got
I've
to see
never
any of it.
I've never watched an episode of Lost, not one. So I have no idea.
Huh?
I've never watched Lost.
Oh, you never watched Lost, really?
No, I never even gave it a chance. I don't know why. I just never did
It's
it.
got your favorite girl in it too. I can't believe it.
Oh, I know, man. Frig.
Hmm. You missed out. Anyway,
I mean, I could
nah, you
probably
didn't
watch it
miss out.
now.
Listen, so you know who made
Yeah,
that
that'd be
movie,
fun.
right? Or made that show?
Lost?
Yeah,
What about it?
the guy that made that movie. He's the one that frigged up all the Star Wars films.
The guy, like, who, like, it was his thing and he sold it, or the writer or the director? What for Lost?
He
Who are you
was.
talking about?
Uh, Hang on, I'm gonna find his name.
Oh, is it the guy who did Star Trek as well? Him?
Yes,
That's how he became big, was because of Lost?
J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, Jar Jar Abrams.
Yeah, Jar Jar Abrams. Well, he totally frigged up Lost. I mean, they just kept dangling the carrot, man, and never had any payoffs. And that's what was wrong with that whole damn story. They hooked people. They knew how to hook people and keep them going, but they didn't know how to give you like payoffs so that you kept wanting more. And that's what they don't get. Like, you can't do the mystery box continuously and have people just on the hook. Nobody's going to stick around forever, you know? You got to have payoffs. And that goes for comic books too, you know what I mean? Like, you got to have some payoff.
That's why we're killing Mare in our second book. So
I'm jumping ship.
well, that means you're going overboard.
I'm cool with it. Jeremy doesn't think Lost got stupid, so it's likely he won't enjoy From unless it gets really bad. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. The first 2 seasons are good, but it sucks after that. Yeah, I mean, to me, Lost, they had me because I was like, okay, ooh, mystery, mystery, mystery. And I was thinking, okay, this is going to get good. Like, it's building to something. It's building to something. And nope, never built to anything. It just kept you doing that. It kept you on the hook. What's next? What's next? What's next? And then no payoff at all. In fact, it was a major letdown at the very end. And I think kind of a cop out.
Well, weren't they like in a church, like it was purgatory or something?
Yeah, it's purgatory.
Did they actually say it was, or they just do enough to make you feel like that's what it is?
It's pretty much, yeah. They do enough to make you know. I thought it was shitty.
Yeah.
Like it's, to me that's not great writing. I think that's taking a cop out. But anyway,
Do you think they always had that planned, or they didn't, and they're just like, well, this makes the most sense?
writer strike
Because you're
fucked it
right,
up.
it doesn't feel creative, like being lost, like
Yeah.
your soul's lost. It's
Yeah, it's too much of a on the nose for the word, you know what I mean? Lost. But also, um, okay, you can blame some stuff on the writer's strike, but then again, I think they meant to do it the whole time, and I think it was wholly in there. You know what I mean? They knew they had to end it sometime, so they gave it to everybody. No, they were all dead from the very beginning, and it was purgatory. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was purgatory. But that's what
so
I mean. It
basically,
was,
so
but they didn't
basically, the
want you to believe that till the end.
so basically their plane crashed and they all died.
Yeah.
So from that point on, the first episode they're alive, and then the rest of it they're just in a purgatory. And
The
so they
first
have to do
episode,
something. So how do they die though in purgatory? Because don't characters die?
I mean, I think they did have some people do that in the show. If you go back and rewatch it, you'll probably see that.
Where people were dying in purgatory?
Yeah. I mean, I guess crazy Matt, I just hate the purgatory idea because to me, I don't I don't need that to be a mystery that they're in purgatory, you know? I think that's what they were trying to hide from everybody that oh, this is purgatory, but don't tell everyone. And I'm going, so what? You know what I mean? Like do a little more with that, give us something we haven't seen or play with that a little bit. I just felt like they just it was a mediocre letdown or like ending for the whole show.
I mean, do they have like angels involved in the show at all, or no?
No. They get really strange the whole time and they do this weird like there's a guy in a
I know.
hole in the ground and he's having to push the button like every so often or they think the place is going to explode and there's just all kinds of weird dumb shit.
Well, I know there was like a smoke monster, and people weren't
Yeah,
happy about
that
that.
too, which was super interesting at the very beginning of it.
Uh-huh.
But then it just that's what I mean, that it never went anywhere. And because it never went anywhere, you're like, what the hell's that all about? And they
Yeah.
don't explain it. So it was kind of shitty. The end should have been one of them opening a box and light glowing on his face from the box. He says, this explains everything. Isn't that from what's his name? What's the movie?
Yeah, Samuel Jackson with the
Pulp
golden
Fiction.
suitcase.
Yeah,
Yeah, Pulp
Pulp Fiction.
Fiction.
Then the camera starts to pan around just before it shows what's in the box. It goes black like Sopranos. That's the way to do it.
No, I mean, at least with
Watch Lost.
Sopranos, though, you could think one of two things. It gives you the kind of like Inception.
Yeah,
Inception, it's either one or the other ending, and you kind of choose. Is he
it's
still
true.
in? Is he still in the Inception, or did he actually make it home to his children? And you
Yeah,
basically, what do you feel happened? And I
right,
like that,
right.
honestly. I kind of
I do.
I like ambiguity. I like ambiguity. I can't
Ambiguity.
even say it. Damn it! My brain
Ambiguity.
will ambiguity. Mama
Tay.
said,
All
Mama
right.
said, ambiguity is like a box of chocolates.
So I will say Barry has been a great show. This last episode was weird as hell. The one that just came out this week. I won't give spoilers, but it's a good show and I recommend watching it too.
Crazy. So you recommend Lost, even though I know the ending? It's still a good show.
I think it's a good show. It's just they never went anywhere.
Mm,
And I hate that.
yeah.
It's kind of like Walking Dead, you know what I mean? Like they're not going anywhere. Like they're you know, they
Yeah,
keep
really.
moving, but
The ending of the season was basically showing you other shows they're gonna do now. Like there was an ending for some
yeah,
characters, but other characters is like, nope, they're still going. Gotta milk
yeah,
it. Gotta
I'm
milk that
just done
alien
with it,
teat
dude.
like Luke Skywalker. Gotta get that milk,
Right.
that green gooey milk.
That's what I'm talking about, Mo. That's what I'm not sure about, the recent time jump. And in Barry, there's just so much change. And then it was kind of the episode was just flatline for me. There wasn't a whole lot there. It wasn't very funny, which normally the episodes are very funny. It wasn't very funny this time and kind of weird. So I don't know where it's going, but I hope it keeps getting better.
Dude, so I'm in the country right now because I moved.
Uh-huh.
And I'm sitting with my laptop on my lap. Other than the light from my laptop, like I have my windows open, everything, it is pitch dark even in my room.
I have
I
questions.
cannot see nothing. How dark it is out here in the country.
What?
Like
I thought you were scared of the country.
I never said I was scared. You make this lie. I just said that's where serial killers are at. I never said
You're wrong. You said that the country is the scariest place. You hate it. You think it's terrible. And that you love the city because it's not scary at all. I remember that conversation.
Oh God! It's like
you did say it. You did say it. We were on the way to pick up barbecue. Do you remember that? And I drove you through backcountry, out in BFE.
Yeah.
Bum-fucked Egypt. That's where we were.
Why do people say that though? Why is Egypt?
You hated every minute of it, dude, of us running through there.
Well,
you complained about the whole
I was in a vehicle with you, so.
Oh, bullshit. That's bullshit.
No, but it is weird, like how peaceful. But it is like, man, it's dark. Like I can't even see where the window is. Like the window and the wall are completely black, so I can't even see outside. Like, I don't know if I'm looking at a wall or a window. It's
That's
just
funny. Hey, thanks for coming in, Felix. Good to see you, man.
Hey, Felix.
Murph Lost is worth a watch, though.
Oh, okay. Is it on Net? Do you know what? Is it like on Netflix or is it like on CBS?
I'm not sure.
Because I only have Netflix.
Could be on Paramount. I'm not sure.
Honestly, I watch YouTube more than anything. It's really like shows. Damn, it's hard to get into a show.
Nah, it's not hard to get in a show. There's a lot of great shows you're missing out on.
Yeah, I mean, I like The Witcher,
and you're listening to a lot of dumb shit on YouTube.
That's not true. No, there's some very.
No, there's a lot of dumb. There's some good, but there's a lot of dumb. Yeah. I mean, look at us.
You need to use the sentence correctly and say, "Look at you," but you're supposed to say "me," but not me. Me as in you.
Look, Murph. There's this recent invention called lamps. Check them out.
No, I'd come back when we only had candles. We did not have this electricity.
Ah, look at that. Amazon Prime has Lost for free.
Oh, I do have Amazon Prime.
There you go.
I can watch it.
Hey man, how's your HBO? Is it going to run out?
Yeah, because I don't have internet anymore.
Right. Damn
so that sucks. Because you were using it, weren't you?
Yes. I'm going to miss Barry. Oh, well. What can I do? It's all good. Beggars can't be choosers. I was getting it for free. So what can I say?
You could still use anything on my Vudu.
Yeah.
All the movies. I usually buy a movie a month if there's something good on sale.
Yeah.
But you're right. There hasn't been a good movie in a long time.
I mean, I want to go see Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I hope it's good.
Yeah, people are saying it's good. I haven't heard anything bad about it.
I don't know. Shane Davis put out that it was like the worst out of the 3. So I'm going, oh, crap. Which I didn't watch the whole video, but he's saying it's the worst performance out of all of it. So I don't think it's doing as good as the other movies.
I mean, I try not to be negative on the show, but when's the last time Shane Davis said anything good about anything that's not CG?
That's true.
You know what I mean? What has he said? Hey, you gotta go see this. It's good. I mean, that's not.
I know. I'm not saying I believe him. What I'm saying is I hear things, and then I'm like, okay, I wonder what people think, because sometimes you don't know if they're just putting it out there because they hate on a lot of mainstream stuff, or is it because it's actually bad? And I don't know. I always got to go watch it myself, so I don't like to listen to other people. Okay,
Thank you. I didn't have
there
to
you
say
go.
it. I don't want to be that negative, but I mean, honestly, I other than Shane promoting his stuff or his friends, I've never heard him
No, I
say
agree. I
anything
agree.
like,
That's
you
that's
know,
why I don't like to jump into that shit because I'm
yeah,
not jumping into all that because I think you and I usually have our own opinion and I don't really care what everybody else thinks. Um,
yeah,
because when we go see it, if we enjoy it and we talk about it. And I think that's a great way to be. If you guys hate it, that's great.
yeah.
Um, I don't mind hearing that you don't like it, but I don't, you know, it's just, I think just the problem is we hear a lot of negativity. So no matter what, everybody just hates on whatever mainstream's coming out. It's kind of getting
Hmm.
old. It's getting old.
Well, like
But
I really do like the Eternals. I liked it. A lot of people
yeah,
said I enjoyed it.
yeah, that was a really unpopular opinion too. I mean, a lot of
Yeah.
people were like, "It sucks," and I'm like, I actually got something out of it. I liked it too.
I think
So
Eternals is better than Black Widow, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange 2, Black Panther 2, Ant-Man 2. Like I think it's and I like Shang-Chi too. I thought Shang-Chi was good.
yeah, no, being critical is not getting old, but being negative is being old,
Yeah.
Dean. And people are being
Especially
negative and overly critical sometimes. It's okay to
yeah.
be critical.
And then and to me, I just don't like it then you do the opposite too, like your shit don't stink and hey, these
Yeah,
people are
that's
my
it.
friends, so it's amazing, and it's like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Murph's movie taste is worse than his music taste. No, Mo, there's nothing worse than Murph's music taste.
Talking about great movie music, remember when Limp Bizkit did Mission Impossible?
I
Dun, dun, dun,
knew,
dun, dun, dun,
I
dun.
knew
Trying
you
to
were
think
going to
what they
bring up
sing in it.
Limp Bizkit.
Hey, hey,
Yeah,
they're
Dean,
better than
I think you're
Megadeth.
missing the point, Dean. It's okay to say it's shit. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm
But it's
saying
but
Shane's music is better than
just to be
yeah.
negative is not okay. So like there's a lot of negativity out there and it gets real old. And I'm sick of hearing negativity. Like it's time to move on and talk about stuff we like and stuff that we want to see happen. Um, I'm going to be more about putting out the shit that we want to put out and putting out the content I want to put out. So, yeah, we're talking about soundtracks that aren't coming out like they used to, but we're talking about the good ones that we love too. So we're putting the positive stuff out there. So whenever people
Hmm.
hear it, they're not just hearing the negative. You're actually hearing great things about, ooh, I could check that out. I never heard that before. Or, yeah, I remember that, and it's just kind of nostalgia. So
Yo, I just
Limp
thought of
Bizkit's
another
right
movie
here.
that had good music, and the Harry Potters had good music, Derek.
Yeah,
The Harry Potter music was actually really well done.
right.
Because you can even hear that, right? The da 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 da
Hmm.
da 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 da
A
da
little bit.
da.
Yeah, I don't agree with you, Dean. I don't think just because something
Yeah.
you think it's shit doesn't mean everybody else does either. And I think
Dean, we're talking about like
sometimes
people are just negative because that's the popular thing is to be negative,
right,
and you don't have anything to say out. Like, I mean, there are things that are universal
right.
shit, like the Rings of Power.
Yes.
There's no way
Yes.
anyone actually thought that was good writing, good acting, good storytelling.
Yeah.
It's a piece of shit. Like it really is. But
Yeah, and it's okay to say you think it's a piece of shit. That's not I
yeah,
don't think that's negativity. I think negativity is more about um
what everyone is talking about that's negative, they just
yeah,
say
you're
the
just
same
trying you're
thing.
jumping in
So
the
it's like,
bandwagon and
yeah,
saying all mainstream is shit. Yeah, I don't believe that.
yeah.
I'm not into that.
It's definitely not a good time for the mainstream. This has probably
No, it's
been,
not. It's not a good time.
but there
And
is
then there are
some good
movies
things.
Felix says, and then there are movies people don't want you to be critical of, like the Mario Brothers movie, which is good, but it also has some problems.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's one I haven't seen yet. I'd like to be able
yeah.
to see it
I
though,
won't see that till it
because
comes on streaming. But
yeah, me
I
too.
hear people say it's not. There's not much a story. It's like a member berries thing. But I mean, sometimes that works.
Right.
Sometimes that's all people need. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, but you know what? I also feel like, yeah, it may have some problems, and that's most movies have problems anyway. But
Yeah.
um, I just love hearing about the fact that they made the movie like it was a video game. You know what I mean? Like what you see in the video games, that cartoon, the cartoony cinematics. Um, I love that they did that. You know, I don't know. What do you think?
I think the Mario movie, people would be more critical if doing the basic for a movie is now good because there's so many bad things.
Right,
So
right.
I don't think Mario is like, oh, we're just not going to say anything bad. It's just like, this looks great. You know, this turd looks great compared to all the diarrhea that's all over the floor. And I'm not saying Mario's
Yeah,
a turd, but you know what I
right.
mean? It doesn't
Yeah.
take much now because there is so much
No,
crap.
you're right. Hey, Dojo, thanks for coming in here, man. I should have said hail the
Dojo, it's
first
been a
time I saw you.
while. It's
If
been
you
a
haven't heard of
while.
them, check out Citizen Soldier. And let's read
Ooh,
this from Mo. That reminded me of Polly Shore in Dead, or Polly Shore is Dead, where Fred Durst gives Polly his demo tape. Oh, nice, Limp Biscuit. What's that mean? Shriveled up dick? Then he throws down the ground and steps on it. I don't know if I saw Polly Shore is Dead. That's funny. Oh, that's funny shit.
yeah, I would like to see that clip. That's pretty
I
funny.
know. That's awesome. So you're saying they're not allowed to be negative about something they consider shit? No, no, we're
Dean,
not.
we're saying that that's all they constantly do.
Yeah, it's just
And so it's
over
hard
and
to
over and
believe.
over that
Yeah.
show after show, and all they do is put down anything in the mainstream. Whereas, they're not finding any gems. They're not changing their shtick. You know what I mean? It's okay to say, yeah, I hate this or that, and talk about it,
And
but
and and
we're talking
and
about it
Dean,
becoming a shtick.
but Dean, we're talking about where they're like, so like Shane, they'll be I'm trying. There'll just be something. It'll be like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. And then John Wick comes out. Not a mention about John Wick and how good that is, or oh, look at Tom. Like they only stay on the negative. There's nothing positive that they
Yeah,
look for, even though there might not be much positive. Why
right.
wouldn't you? Because now it's like, oh, that you know what I mean. It's almost like, man, I hate this restaurant, instead of being like, hey, dude, go to this restaurant. They have the best burgers, or they have the
Right.
you know what I mean? That's just a
It's
weird
not a
way
dumb
to,
take. You just
yeah.
gotta see the side that we're talking about. So, what bandwagon? You're blaming the customer for hating something. What? No, man. That's not it at all. And you're really off base here. I'm sorry, but you're off base, Dean.
Dean, look at it like this. If you hate Italian food, why do you keep trying different Italian food? Eat some
Right.
Spanish food then. You know what I mean? Like, if you hate all these movies, then why aren't you watching TV? Oh, you hate all TV? Well, why don't we read some books? Oh, all comic books are. It's like everything. Like, what
Yeah.
do you enjoy in life other than stuff you write?
If you go out there and look at some of the shows on there, Dean, you can go YouTube and see a lot of people doing it. It's just every time they put something out, it's how bad they can put something down, or uh, what can we cut on today?
It's like
It's
they get
not about,
excited for the shit.
yeah,
It's like, yeah.
right. And people get
I
used
get
to
more
that.
excited about making fun of a movie than watching a good movie.
Yeah,
It's your entertainment.
right. Mainstream's currently able to make about 1/5 total layup IPs be decent. Yeah, I mean, you're
Yeah.
probably right, Mo. And that's it. That's what I'm saying. It's harder to find the gems, but you know, I'm not gonna I'm not going to go out and, you know, cut on everything. I mean, I'm just not gonna watch a lot of shit. You know what I mean? That's what I
Hmm.
feel like. It's okay to say, I don't like it and it's shit. I'm not saying that at all. So
Like, cause me, I tried She-Hulk. I watched like 3 episodes. I couldn't even. I wanted to see the Daredevil thing, but I'm glad I didn't because that was terrible. Rings of Power. I watched like 4 episodes and I stopped because
yeah.
it's just bad. And
Yeah,
why
there's
am I
some
going to
stuff
talk
where
about it?
you have
You
to
know?
trudge through it that hard. It's just not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's things out there like that where it's like, God, can't give it a shot. And and certain things that are just woke from the bat, and then you can't get
Dude,
past that.
you
That's
know what
fine.
Mo's next? Mo has to be joking. There's no universe that 1993 superhero movie. No, no way.
But you know what? There's so much nostalgia for that movie.
What's the
I know people who
nostalgia?
like that. I think it was shit, but a lot of people,
Dude, Peach's father is like a thing of goo,
yeah.
and oh my god, what a train wreck that movie is.
Uh, Dean has never been more on base. You think so, Mo? You think so? We're just gonna have to disagree, guys. That's all. We're gonna have to disagree.
Can you guys tell me something that's been good and people won't stop talking about?
Yeah.
Because it really
Yeah,
don't
but
happen.
see, we're not saying Dean is wrong with what he's saying. You can hate whatever, and you can say it's shit out loud. I've already said that several times.
Yeah.
But when that's the only thing you're focusing on every damn show, it gets old. And then you're just drama. You're about the drama, you're about the negativity, and that's not what we're doing. We're trying to do a bunch of stuff. We're trying to switch our show up. If you notice, we don't talk about the same stuff all the time.
At least we try not to.
Yeah, we try to bounce around several topics and try to keep it fresh that way. Even if we sound stupid doing it, we're trying to have fun while we doing it. While we're doing it, we're not just out there being negative about everything.
Well, to me, it's just weird too. Like if you have if any media you're trying to get entertainment from, and you constantly hate everything, why do you still like? I hate country. Am I going to listen to every country song from now on and talk about how bad it is? No, I don't listen to country.
I mean, I'm going to not listen to
I'll
it
tell
most
you
of the
I don't
time.
like it. I ain't going to tell you about any artist or where they suck or anything. I just don't listen to it. If you hate movies now, just don't watch them. But you're entertained by shitting on it. Like
So every Italian restaurant in town starts a new trend of taking a big dump on your main course before serving it. If you don't like the Italian, don't eat Italian.
Exactly. Thank you, Mo. Yeah. Stop
wow, you guys. I had Olive Garden. Nobody took a shit on my food. This is amazing. So as much as I agree that the mainstream hates us, I refuse to hate watch. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Hollywood.
I watched She-Hulk because I love the character. Yeah. Also, Miss Marvel turned out to be much better than I thought it would be. So that's exactly what I'm talking about, Dojo. I mean, you want to believe that your character is going to be handled okay because you love her, She-Hulk, and then she's not, or you see problems.
Not even close.
But it's like, there you go. I mean, you watch it because you're trying to hold out hope. I totally get that. But yeah, hate watching sucks. Because really, you're not going to enjoy anything about it. Mo's 100% right. What annoys me are the channels with videos like, I watched X, so you don't have to. Nobody has to watch it. You watched it to get some clicks. Yeah, right. Yeah, those are annoying. I see that all the time. Is Murphy using a microphone? He sounds like he's very far away. That's because we were echoing.
You missed some fun.
Don't watch the beginning of this stream, Dojo. You don't want to hear it.
Beginning? He means like the first 40 minutes.
Yeah, I was echoing like you wouldn't believe. It was so stupid. And I thought it was me the whole time, and it was Murph. It's ridiculous. So, anyway, Dean, we're not trying to run you away, man. We still love you.
Oh yeah.
We were just disagreeing about that. That's all.
Well, I don't think we're disagreeing. I think he and us are talking about two totally different things.
Yeah, I think he
I
just
don't think we're on the same.
Yeah, it is. You're right, Dojo. It's always Murph. It is always Murph. That's why I get the Dukester.
Good things are going on.
That's why I'm called the Dukester and you're called Murphette.
Dude, Murphette is so stupid. I hate it so much.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Projectile, reptile.
No, but really, yeah, Dean. I mean, I just think we were saying two different things. Is what I think we were doing.
We're saying people can hate things, but just to hate for sake of hating is stupid.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to go on shows where that's all they do, or watch shows where that's all they do. I want to see variety. I want to have a good discussion. I want to hear that they have good points. They can do it sometimes, but then I want to see some positives. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see, what do you like? Show me the things you think are great.
Well, I think there's definitely certain YouTubers out there that you, even as a fan, you have no idea what they like because they never talk about it.
Right.
What do they? What are their interests? Like, what are their?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, and I think we try to throw that out there. I mean, there's a lot of stuff people disagree with us on too, and that's fine.
People know Derek loves Limp Bizkit. It's
Definitely not.
Y'all
Definitely
be loving this shit down here.
Limp Bizkit can burn, man.
We need
I
to
don't get it.
get that movie clip of what's his name having the Limp Bizkit thing, and
Pauly Shore.
yeah, that's awesome.
Oh man, look at that! Admit Shang-Chi was mediocre, and I'll upgrade you to Baby Murph.
Dude, Shang-Chi, I wouldn't say it's mediocre. I enjoy
Murphette.
it. It's not great. Like,
You stay Murphette.
it's not a top 10 Marvel movie, but it's not trash like how bad Black Widow is. Like, those are two totally different movies. You know what I mean? Shang-Chi is probably in the top half of Marvel movies, not the bottom half.
I don't know.
At least I would say.
I don't know if it was. I mean, there were good parts to it, but it did feel like it was in left field a lot.
Well, it didn't feel like it was really connected to Marvel, honestly.
Yeah.
Kind of felt like its own thing.
See, Murphette it is.
It is.
Trash is worse than mediocre.
Yes.
I mean, mediocre to me is the flat line, right? Mediocre is where you
can watch it. I'd say
middle.
mediocre, you can watch it. I don't want to say you don't enjoy it, but it's not like you don't wish you didn't waste your time doing it. That's what I would say.
Dean says, "You boys are full of shit takes today. I love it." Well, that's why we love you on the show, Dean. It's true. Mm-hmm. You don't have to agree with this. We still like you anyway.
Yeah, Dean's are.
I wouldn't want him to pretend not to like something he likes. Yeah, I wouldn't want him either. That's what I'm saying. So then just don't talk about some of the. I'm just saying negative. It's like shilling books all the time. It gets old. You know what I mean? When you just see somebody who's just straight shilling books every week, you guys get bored with it. I get bored hearing somebody just being negative at week after week after week. I want to hear some other stuff. You know, get in there and show me what you're about and show me what you like. You know, let me see some cool shit. That's what I want to see. If you think it's cool, then show me what you think is cool. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but he's almost blind to what's going to happen.
Oh, dude, Felix brought up the Pauly Shore is dead Limp Bizkit scene.
Oh, okay. But if you like Manger, I prefer you not talk about it. Okay, so let me. Oh shit! I gotta open YouTube. Hang on a minute.
Yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get to what's going to happen. What?
Oh, slow computer. We'll get there. You didn't have to quit talking just because I'm doing that.
You told me to stop breathing, so I stopped breathing.
Did I? Well, I'll tell you to quit breathing more often if it'll help.
No, actually, I was looking how dark it is outside, and I'm like, oh my god, it's like pitch black out.
Yeah, but it felt so good out today.
You know what is weird though about being on the country? When there's a full moon, it really does give off its light. You know what I mean? You in the city, you really don't feel the moonlight, but like a full moon, you really do get it. Things aren't as dark because that moon really does shine.
Right.
It's an interesting hue color that the world gets. Did you mention how dark it was like 300 years ago? Especially when like America was just founded, like you being out in the woods. Shit, man.
Here's the clip, I guess.
I've never even heard of this movie, so.
I haven't either.
I know this must bother you people. I don't mean to bother you or anything, but I'm from Florida. I'm in a band called Limp Bizkit.
Yeah, what?
Well, I was just thinking I got a demo on it. Maybe you got... What happened to your face, man?
So what do you want me to do with your fucking demo? What?
If you like it, maybe listen to it, pass on to the people MTV.
Yeah, is that what you thought? Huh? What do I have, a fucking sign on my neck that says loser? I got nothing going on. My time is yours, huh?
What?
In fact, what's your name?
Fred.
Fred. Yeah, Fred. That's a really good name for a rock star. What is it, fucking Fred Flintstone?
Nah, Limp Bizkit.
Limp Bizkit. Yeah, you guys are really going to go far. What does that mean? Shriveled up dick? Huh?
You know, man, you're a dick. We're gonna blow up one of these days, bro, and I never putting you in a video. Weasel ass, punk ass. What the fuck? Fuck you. Fucking faggot.
Wow.
I wonder if he ever had Pauly Shore in any of their videos with him saying that.
Yeah, I wonder if he did. I think that's awesome. Oh, man. So, Murph, Crazy thinks From is currently a good show, but is likely to take a turn for the worse. But he thinks Jeremy's blind to that inevitability. Makes sense. Like he loves Got so much. Like he loves Got so much that he'll make
Game of Thrones
for season 8.
Yeah, Game of Thrones.
Oh, Game of Thrones. Oh, it wasn't capitalized. That's why I looked at it as a word. Okay. Game of Thrones so much that he makes excuses for season 8.
Season 8 is horrendous.
Dark happens at night, Murph. It's true. It is true. Dojo. That's as based as Dojo can get, I think. I can't judge Jeremy's take on Lost because I never watched it. I'd have to hear his take on it. He totally ignores how bad season 3 and 4 are. And D-Wag had Pauly Shore on his stream. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
Really? That's awesome.
Yeah, he did, and it was awesome. That is cool, man. I had no idea.
I would like to see that.
I thought I was subscribed to D-Wag's stuff, but maybe I'm not.
God, is this something a long time ago, or did this happen recently?
I don't know. That's pretty dang cool, though.
Does Pauly Shore still act? What does he do? I haven't seen him in such a long time.
He does very little. I know that. And
you think he made enough money where he could just retire and not like he had a lot of his own movies where he was the star. You know what I mean? Like he had a good run. He had a couple million from movies where he was the lead actor, right?
I mean, who knows, man? I mean, he was probably on a lot of drugs, so he's probably used up a lot of it too. So
those kind of
guys you never know.
Stoner, was he really a stoner? It wasn't. It's like Cheech and Chong, where they really were drug addicts.
I mean, some of those guys really are, and I think Pauly was.
Weighed in on fudge. What does that mean?
He weighed in on fudge, just what he thought of fudge, I guess. They ran it into him at a convention about a year ago, and Matt Fowler talked to him too. Oh, that's too cool. The last Pauly Shore movie I watched was Adopted.
I don't know what that is.
It was last year at Comic-Con. He was on for maybe 2 minutes.
Oh, so it wasn't like an interview. Okay.
No, but it's still cool to get somebody in like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Frig, man.
Yeah. So once again, announcement. In 2 weeks, we are supposed to have Sam J. Jones, the a.k.a. Flash Gordon from the 80s movie. That's right. We're going to have him on the show in 2 weeks. So, and we're going to have some good questions for him, try to line up a good show for him. And hopefully, it turns out to be really good. So wait a minute. So you're saying no, Pauly is clean. Well, maybe he is clean now. But was he clean then? I don't know. He only smokes crack. Adopted is about Pauly going to Africa to adopt a kid.
Only smokes crack.
Showed up the last minute of the stream, and yes, and crack is a panacea, not a drug. They didn't seek out Pauly. He randomly rolled up during their stream and started talking to them.
Oh, that's awesome.
I could see him doing that because if he sees people doing shit, he probably just jumps in.
That's fun. Awesome, though.
Yeah. Fudge is the schemes and scams. They were talking about the fudge, and Pauly joined the conversation uninvited.
Oh, okay. The Comicsgate fudge. Okay.
That makes sense. Thanks for clarifying that. See, when you don't see it, you don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, yeah. Well, he said weighed in on fudge, and I'm like, wait. The first thing I think is I putting fudge on like a weight thing, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? What is? And so, but weighed in, I didn't think of it as a. That was good.
Oh boy!
What would Nick Cage do? What did it have anything to do with this episode?
It's always got something to do with it because you hear him going that some bitch. She's just sitting there going that some bitch.
You know what my favorite thing is Nicolas Cage saying, "We're gonna steal the Declaration of Independence."
Here, listen to this.
Son of a bitch. Don't forget a phone call, lad.
Yep, there you go.
I
Or
gotta watch that again. I don't
or
think
when
I
she
appreciated
calls
it.
him that son.
You son of a bitch!
Come on now.
That head thing is like a little kid dancing having to pee. Like that's such a great
Come on
thing.
now. It's so good, man. Those
They
clips are
steal
so
a
good.
baby because the other people have like 10 babies. They're not gonna miss one.
That movie is the best.
I
Still
gotta
my
watch it
favorite
again.
comedy.
Because
Still,
you upsold it so much. I thought it was gonna be amazing. And then after watching it, I laughed, but I was like, damn, Derek, you made this sound like it was awesome.
yeah. So Dojo's asking next issue a ballad. When?
When it's ready.
Yeah. I mean, really, to be honest, we are working on issue 2, so that's on the way. But it's not going to be produced as fast as we would like it to be. I know that. I'm going to be honest about
Well,
that.
in weird ways, I think it will be. Like when we get our stuff done, because of money, like if we do an inker, but like, the colors, all that will be way faster than it was last time. Because be able
Yeah.
to get that quicker than
Yeah.
having to get funds.
Yeah. But we are currently working on, I think,
We're like up to
First
page
7
7
pages.
right now, and
Yeah.
and I'm not happy with the one thing, and I'm thinking of different ways how to do it. But
Okay. Yeah. I mean,
That's
other
what-
than that, yeah,
we
it's
haven't
in
talked about
production.
yet.
I've been drawing some. Been
Yeah, that
I gotta
last
be
one you
honest.
just showed me yesterday, that was great. It was better than what I wrote. I really
Yeah.
think that's the final for that page.
Yeah. Well, it's the layout. That's not the final page, but it's a
No, I
final.
know, but I really like that layout. That's
Right.
awesome.
Yeah. No, I'm excited for it. And I'm happy. With what I've been coming up with. I just, life was hitting pretty hard at the beginning of this year and keeping me back. It was holding me back a lot with, we had a lot of changes, a lot of car issues, money. There was just a lot of shit going on that, it was pushing me in ways I didn't really want to go. And, that kind of stuff kind of gets in the way of wanting to produce a comic or being able to produce a comic too. So we are getting it rolling though. Which is coming out first? Celestials 2 or Dirk spinoff Lil Celestials?
Oh, man.
I think I should do a what do you think? I think I should do Lil Celestials. That's what I think.
But it's gonna be like the Little Rascals.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a mischievous bus that doesn't know how to call 911.
It'll be all
What's
about
the-
midgets.
Hey, sir, what's the number to 911?
It's too good. It's too good.
Spanky,
But
Spanky and-
I've been putting out some work though. Other than the comic too. I mean, I've been
yeah, we
trying
got
to
over
keep the skills up,
570 views of that short. We got to do some more shorts.
getting some Wolvie and Sabretooth fun stuff, and I had to draw it.
Dude.
One character that's always eluded me, I've never been able to do well, was Wolverine, and so I finally did it, and I was happy with it. So there you go.
Dude, you should do another picture, but have it from Wolverine's perspective, where you
Try to
just
get
see
that
like the
glare
tip of his claws and then Sabretooth standing how he's standing.
Yeah.
That would
Well,
be
this
cool.
is colored pencil, by the way.
Yeah.
So, the colored pencil comes out pretty good on like a colored paper.
And I like that I really like the updated Wolverine where his sides are all blue instead of just having the claws as blue. I do like that better than the original yellow and blue costume.
I do. I like this version better than the original, but my
Yeah.
favorite's still the brown.
Yeah, the orange and brown.
Yeah, orange and brown.
It's weird though because his mask is more red than brown, so it's a weird. It's almost like a really dark burgundy, but then his mask, it's like a very sharp red. You know what I mean? It's because his boots almost look more red than brown, but like his shirt looks. I always thought it was very weird. I never really knew what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Is Chuka Celestial? No, he's
Yes.
not.
Why not?
No, he's
Why
not.
not?
He's not. Yeah, that's correct. Mo is
Mo
right.
says no, he's retarded. I say he's
Yep.
a celestial. Why not?
He's not.
Oh, look at this. Ooh, $50 bid.
Oh.
We might have to
Alright.
talk, Dojo. We may have to be talking. That's for sure. I'm glad you like it. That's really
That's a good
cool.
bid.
Yeah. So yeah. I mean,
Well, since you're okay with stealing, Derek, when I come over your house, I'm just gonna take that Wolverine picture.
not if I sell it to Dojo first. I could have it shipped out of here.
Yeah, but how much does it cost to ship? Like $25?
No, actually,
Piece of paper?
it's when you're just doing that piece of paper. Yeah, it's a lot cheaper. It's just
What
when I
was the
was
thing you
selling
were
the bigger
trying to?
ones,
Yeah, what were you trying to ship that was like ridiculous?
it was almost like $11 or something. It was a big poster,
But that's still ridiculous.
It is because it's still a piece of paper. It's like you're
Yeah.
kidding me. You're kidding me. But yeah, there can be retarded celestials. Chuk and Mare's cousin
No,
Stud
there's no
are the
retarded
ballas of the
celestials.
celestials.
For the balls.
Ballas. They're the ballas of the
Ballas,
celestials.
okay.
I mean, Murph is writing
You
this.
know what, crazy?
It's true.
I'm taking
true.
Crazy Matt's not going to be in my thing. Mo still will be. The Crazy Matt's now out of it.
Look at that. Dojo said, "Don't make me come and get it from you, Murph." It's true.
No, you can have it. You can just have it for $100 from me.
Oh, damn. We don't want self-inserts, Crazy Matt.
Come on.
Right. Oh, shit. That's too fun. No, I mean, I think that's really cool. The Dojo, if you're serious, let me know.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
Now I want you to do a Sabretooth one from Wolverine's point of view. With
From
his claws
Wolverine's?
bleeding like that. Yeah, Wolverine. You just at the bottom of the page, you can just see his claws.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see Sabretooth standing in all his glory.
Yeah.
And you could have Sabretooth holding somebody like Jubilee or Gambit or something like.
Yeah, I wanted it to be like
that.
you're seeing Sabretooth,
Yeah.
in a pose, and you're just seeing that hand, and you're looking through. Yeah. So that's cool.
So do the same thing with Wolverine. From
Okay.
his hand,
We'll see.
what he sees.
Give it a shot.
All right, let's call it a night.
Okay.
Because it's dark
Well-
and I can't see my feet, and I'm scared.
Watch out for the coyotes, man.
Dude, that's not cool.
It's true.
Dude, when I was at Madigan's and he did that, he had that sound thing in his backyard. And it was like pitch black. Dude,
Oh, that's
'cause
funny.
it had it where it sounded like there was a bunch of them, so you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
If you heard one, it's like, oh, you can kick it. But if they come, if
No,
they surround
you can't kick it. You can't
friggin-
kick it.
Why do you mean you can't kick it?
They're
not that
bigger than
big.
you. They're
They're
big,
not like
dude.
dog big.
Coyotes.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are. They're bigger than dogs. They eat dogs.
Well, small dogs. They don't eat German Shepherds.
Okay, so I worry about my little. He's probably this big.
Yeah, Max
Okay.
is like 10 pounds. Yeah.
Okay,
Max
but
would get eaten.
He's probably like 12 to 15 pounds. But
Sure, yeah.
when you put him out there, still for a dog to grab that is not. I mean, that's not that small. You know what I mean? It's not
Yeah,
like
it's small
rabbit.
compared to your other dog. Your other
It's
dog
not like
ain't
rabbit
eating
small
them.
though. You know what I mean? Or squirrel small. So
Well, yeah, but you could kick us. Even a big dog, you can still kick it. Like,
you're not going to kick a coyote.
have you ever seen one? Like, have you ever been surrounded where you had to like go up
No,
a tree?
but I heard them, and in when they rut in the wintertime, they will come up and take your dog. So you got to watch when you let them out. Like when we let our dog out back, we have to watch because if they're hungry enough, they'll come right up.
Only though for Max, right? They won't mess with your other dog. He's too big, right?
They may attack Rookie during the rut. They won't try to eat him, but they'll attack him. But
To
like,
get Max.
but Max, they would take him.
Well, they could swallow him.
Yeah, I mean they would grab him, take him, and eat him. So
Damn.
again, dark happens at night. Murph, mountain lions too.
There's no
I don't think you
mountains
can
here.
see your feet on normal.
It's all farmland. It's flat.
Look at this crazy man. I don't think you can see your feet on a normal day. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
shit,
true.
that was good.
Yeah, a lot of farmers around where we're at, Dojo, they shoot them and trap them, or try
Don't
to trap them
coyotes
and then
always
shoot
run
'em.
in packs though? Isn't that their thing? Like wolves, they don't ever. They're not ever alone, right?
It depends. I mean, sometimes you'll see them out hunting alone sometimes, but
Oh, really? I thought they were
yeah,
pack animals where they
they
always go.
are. They'll be in the pack, but they'll come out separate, to hunt.
Hmm.
Yep, seen it several
Have you
times.
known any neighbor or anything that their dog's been taken by coyotes?
I don't, because we're surrounded by a lot of houses, so no. But
Hmm.
farmers, I've talked to people who have lost their dogs, and then my cousin, her husband shoots coyotes all the time because they're coming up there. So yeah, happens all the time.
Oh well,
Normal.
your your father-in-law, if there was coyotes, he'd have a problem with all those chickens, right? They would go right for them instead of your dog, right?
They couldn't get into his pen, but he could pick them off pretty easy. And I know he shoots at a lot of animals that are trying to come in there and get his stuff, get his chickens and stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Everybody loves
yep.
chicken.
Gotta love the farm life. Gotta love it.
It's
So
country
anyway,
very peaceful. Very
let's get out of
peaceful.
here. So everybody, check us out on Twitter. You can find us on Twitter. Our Twitter handles are under our names. Remember Sam Jones in 2 weeks. So we're going to be having him on the show. If you guys can think of some cool questions you want to ask him. If you guys were fans of Flash Gordon back in the day, or Ted,
Oh,
the Ted movies. He was in the Ted movies.
yeah.
And
I want to know how it is, like working with a bear that can speak English. That's pretty interesting.
well, it's Seth MacFarlane, I mean, so it's like you're talking to the Family Guy the whole time, and so it's pretty cool, whenever you think about that. So we'll talk to him a little bit about that too. But yeah, we'll be coming on to shill a comic book actually because he's making a comic. So hope to see you guys then. And next week we will have a couple books to shill too. Well, at least one book next week and the week after. So probably the next 3 weeks we're going to be shilling books. That's
Like,
just the way it is
subscribe.
sometimes. Yep, like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Check out our shorts if you guys haven't seen those,
Share.
and we'll be putting them out there more and more. We'll see you guys next week.
Share.
Really? Share what? What are they sharing?
Share us.
Are you saying Share the singer?
Share.
Share.
Murph and Dirk and Dirk and Murph and Murph and Dirk and Dirk.